Well, I like Australia. It's a great atmosphere and it's a great way to start the season. You know, it's a beautiful setting. And I've qualified on pole there before. Malaysia is pretty special to me as well because I got my first podium there. So the first two races I'm looking forward to. But I have to say, for me, it's the last race of the year that's the most exciting, you know, because if we're going to be seeing improvements throughout the year, the last race has to be the best. For me, you know, in the first few races, I would be happy with being reliable. You know, I'd be happy being reasonably competitive with sort of the midfield. We all want to win, but that's not possible at the moment. You know, coming from what we had in 2007, you don't make a leap like that. And the car that we have now is a completely new idea and a completely new direction. So it is starting from scratch again. So if we can have 3 good races, you know, out in Australia, Malaysia and Bahrain, and we might be able to get a point, you know, which would be great. But for me, the reliability and seeing the progress back at the factory is more important than the results on the circuit at the moment. Without driver aids, I think there'll be some differences, and for the public, the differences they're really going to see are later on in the race when the tyres are getting older, and that is when you'll see a lot more oversteer in the cars. Also, if you're in a race with another driver, you're going to try and get on the power as soon as possible out of corner. You know, try and get a run on them. But it's, you know, if you are doing that, you're just going to spin the wheels. So, you know, you have to really think about what you're doing, and you have to try and concentrate on not being too aggressive with the car, which is what we are. You know, we're racers, and we want to be aggressive, and we want to be moving forward. So, what you do is apply the throttle, but it's very wrong in a modern day Formula One car because we haven't got traction control. So I think it'll add a bit to the excitement of Formula One. I think for the drivers in qualifying and most of the race, we're not going to really feel a big difference because we've worked with it. You know, we've made sure that the car is drivable, and we are the best in the world. So we can drive around not having traction control. Yeah, mentally I'm very strong at the moment, and I think that some of that's down to the fitness that I've been doing, but also having such a good team of people around me, and also knowing that Honda are very dedicated and very focused on achieving their goals, and we're not going to achieve them this year, but I think as a team we are giving everything we possibly can for the future of Honda and for winning the World Championship in the years to come. And for me, Honda employing someone like Ross Brawn really makes me feel that they want this so much. They want this so badly. But it's not just Ross. You know, we've got a lot of great people in aerodynamics and engineering that are new to the team, the great team that we already had. So, to me, there doesn't feel like there's anything missing in the team at the moment. It just takes a little bit of time for us to come from where we are to a winning team. Well, pre-season testing has gone well, actually. You know, it's been a very busy schedule because we've had so many new parts with the car. It was a completely new car in 2008. Also, we have a new ECU, which is the same for everybody, but it takes a long time to make the car drivable using this ECU. So we've had a lot of very busy test days with working with our basic setup to working with the drivability with the new ECU, the electronics. And also doing a lot of long distance running for reliability. So it's been busy, and it's been a good winter for us. You know, we have improved. We have had our problems, but you know, we've made some good improvements, and the direction that we've taken is good so far.
Now, since we
2008 year is going to be a good year. I feel that although the first time we put the car on the track, we didn't feel competitive, we have a very nice group. And everything that we were lacking last year technically, we don't lack this year because Ross Brawn is part of the team right now. So I just feel good about it. I feel that we're going to make a huge improvement during the year. And apart my voice being like this, I still feel great. I'm driving well, and I just feel that is a good time for my career.
what?
Well, in Barcelona we expecting a new aero package all over again. I mean, the track side is going quite well, but even better in the factory, on the tunnel, wind tunnel, and everything. I mean, you know, they doing a superb job just to improve this car. So Barcelona, we can expect something better. So I hope that we will score points by race race number 1 and then 2 and 3. But obviously, when we come to Barcelona, there'll be even more on the cards. Well, on myself, I've done a lot during the winter. Here in Europe, but the summer back in Brazil, we had a little bit more time than usual, so I had time to recover alongside my family and doing the exercises for what I needed. Obviously, when you get back to the car, that's the real exercise that you needed. And back in January, we were doing loads of testing already. We've completed so many race simulations, and that's what makes us feel good inside of the cars. Well, my favorite races has always been those sort of, if we're going far away, such as Canada, Melbourne, Malaysia, I love those races. But when we come back to Europe, I do like Silverstone quite a lot. I think Barcelona is a great circuit, and a part that we test there every time is a great venue as well. We're going to be back in Spa. New circuits such as Valencia is going to bring a lot of good things. So I think it's going to be a nice season for us and for the public. Well, there is a lot of preparation into a different race such as Singapore. I'm lucky that for the past 10 years I've been doing a 12-hour go-kart race, and you got to prepare differently for that, and it gives me a little bit of experience going into Singapore. Well, Singapore is going to be great. I mean, it's already a nice city, so I think having a race there is going to be special already, and having a night race is going to be even more special. I'm a quite early bad guy, so I go quite early to bed, so I hope 8 o'clock is going to be fine in Singapore. Removing traction control from the car has been a bit more difficult to drive, although people said before that we could drive, anyone could drive the car. It was a different type of driving. It wasn't like that. On a V8 power, the power is quite peaky, so it is difficult to actually get onto the problem. But having said that, I think the racing is going to be better, because a no tire with no traction control means that a car that is not so good on a newer tire, it's going to be able to overtake. So I like that. Expectations are quite good. I think last year is a long way back, and we got to be hoping for points straight away on the first 2 races. I mean, Australia and Malaysia. The rest is just words, really. We got to put the car on the track and make it work. But apart from that, I think we can feel very optimistic.
Well, it was certainly a busy winter for the entire Honda team. Also, we had to really structure our work. We started off wanting to get the reliability going, and then at the end of the winter test period we got a new aero package, and I think all of that just fall really nice into place, and so I think it was a very healthy, good structured winter test. Well, we have the first few races now where everything is pretty fixed because they're flyaways, and when you look on the sheets, you usually have to try to finish the races. It's more about reliability than just pure speed. And then by the time we come to Europe, Barcelona first race, everyone will bang on new aero packages, which I'm gonna test just before the Barcelona race, and I hope it will bring us another step closer to where we want to be, and that's just getting closer to the front of the grid. 2008 season, well, it's gonna be hard, that's for sure, and it's gonna be digging the heels in, accepting that changes cannot happen overnight, and you have to work in the details. Yeah, I'm now 11 years in that business, and every little detail counts, and it's everyone in the factory has to understand it's the hidden details. Sometimes you don't see straight lap time when we improve it, but it's just notching away every little chip. And that's the aim for 2008, and build a really strong, healthy team up.
more luck to your left, Jensen.